Superman.
And I know what's happening. I am Superman, and I can do anything. You don't really love that guy you make it with now, do you? I know you don't love that guy.
Oh, we could just stay here for the next 2.5 minutes and do that. I could at least. Yes, hello everybody. Hey, it's Highwire Improv Monday night. I am Brian, and we're very excited. We have a bit of a different schedule tonight. We have this show here at 7 Eastern. The 7:30 show will not be happening. Unfortunately, we had some conflicts, so we'll be taking a break, and then we'll be back at 8 with Get a Room. So we will have just kind of a chance to take a breather and reflect on how transformative the next 30 minutes are going to be for your life. So we're very excited about that. Hey, y'all. We have some cool things going on. Season 9 submissions are open. The little submit button at the top of our website, it is active. The email will be going out to performers in about 3 minutes after I turn it over to the performers here. And then, we're ready for season 9. Again, mix of in-person and online shows. We're continuing that. All the information will be on the website. Also, in-person stuff in Baltimore happening. We have a Jam Wednesday. We have a show on Saturday with the return. Actually, it's the first live performance of Pop Off, Coriana Totter's game show. We're super excited about that. Also, 2 other teams performing. So it's going to be a wild night in Hamden on Saturday, but it's going to be a wild night here in just a moment. Our first and only team in this show, they're going to bring a very special performance to you. So please, let me make sure I get this name right, because I don't. Okay, that's right. I have to get the words in the right order. Please welcome Public Access Television with Robin and Michelle.
Hey. All right, we're done dancing. Hey, everybody.
Hey. Now we're just dancing in our minds.
Yep. All the way back there. Yeah. Okay, great.
So here we are, Public Access Television Round 2, and we would like a suggestion of a show that you would like to see put up onto Public Access Television.
How about the Cyberspace Hour?
The Cyberspace Hour. Hello, and welcome to the Cyberspace Hour! Where we explore the best, the worst, and the very mediocre of cyberspace. I am Cyberetta. That's just my stage name, but it is Cyberetta for the next hour. And I'm your host here on the Public Access Television Network of the Highwire. Yes. So, Cyberetta here, and I'm just here to take your suggestions, your calls, your phone calls. You can pop by the studio. We have special Zoom features because, of course, we are connected to the internet because it is the Cyber Hour. So, so if you would just, like to give me a phone call, like to send me a message, like to just pop in, tell me that you're here on Zoom and would like to be let in, we can hear from you and your ideas about what you think is the best, the worst, and the mediocre happening right now on cyberspace. And if you are a star, I hear cyberspace.
It is I, Meatthorpe, coming to you from planet Rainbow 13. I would like to discuss space.
Wow.
The show is about deep space, is it right?
Sure.
Cyberetta?
If you're here, Meepthorpe, it is about deep space, Meepthorpe. Now,
Yes.
Meepy, do you mind if I call you that publicly?
Oh, love, we are so beyond that. You can call me whatever you like. I've been with Michelle so many times I've had her on my ship. Do you all know that? It's a luxury vehicle. Am I correct, Michelle?
Well, when you're driving it, it is, Meepy. Woo,
Okay, Michelle.
woo.
Let's talk cyberspace, space, deep space, space invaders, space invaders. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
I am
it.
here.
Let's talk
You
about
beam me
space,
up,
baby. Let's
baby.
talk
Let's
about
talk
you
about you
and
and
me.
me. Yes, Michelle. Oh, after, would you like to take a little stroll? I've made some upgrades on my ship.
Yes, I would like to do. I would love to see your upgrades.
We can see our house from deep space. I'll pull you up about 9,100 million miles, and you can see a little dot of a house there. It's cute.
Oh,
And
I
really
love
really
that. I
quite.
love
It's like a granule of sand, actually. Anyway, this is your show, not mine. Mine is in the ether of the
the ether.
universe. So yes.
Mm,
So
yes.
let's talk. I will talk and contribute in any way I know.
Well, Meepy, I think it would be wonderful if you could tell our guests, because as we know, this is a very high culture, high production value
Ooh,
show.
yes, public access television.
Yes.
There's nothing higher brow.
No, this is it. We're the
Yeah,
tops. You're the
the
tops
tops,
now.
baby.
So I would love to, for the audience purpose,
Yes,
for the
hello,
audience.
hello, Earthlings, and those who are from other spatial universes. Hello.
Yes, tell our lovely viewers, what is it like on a typical day for Meepthorpe? Meepthorpe is from Meepthorpia, if you don't
Yes,
know. Yes.
yes, it is correct. Yes.
And tell us what it's like to be on Meepthorpia and what the trip through cyberspace is like to get to this
Oh,
connection here on the public
oh,
access.
Michelle, that's well,
Real,
that question. What?
that's
What?
my real name. That's okay.
Yes. Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's
You know,
my
we've
real name.
we've
You
been
know.
on so many space excursions that I forget. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You are actually Cyberetta.
I guess
I
my fans
apologize.
can know me. The thing
So
is
sorry.
I guess what we do now with social media is we do tell of our true selves.
Oh, but Cyberetta, I am so apologize. I won't make that
It's
mistake again
okay. It's
this
okay.
hour.
It's
Well,
probably better they know my true self. I am proud, and the thing is, I am very proud to be with you, Meepy.
okay. Well, anyway, Cyberetta. The question was long and arduous, and though a great question, it would take me many solar years to tell you the answer to. And we only have a mere, what, 20 some minutes left on your time.
On
That
Earth
to
time.
me, yes, Meepthopia, it's called a pinky nail. That is how much time that is allotted.
Hmm.
So, what I will tell you is, which of those two would you like me to condense down for you? Which of those two uh, topics?
I think the first one.
A typical day on Meepthopia for Meepthop. Now,
Typical
for those
day.
who don't, yes, for those who don't know, Meepthop is, well, a bit of a hot shot, as you call it, on my planet. I run shit. So a typical day for me is, well, I get up um, when well when the darkness first gleams. That's when I get up, and on Meepthopia, that's at tick tick oh, time. So when I get up, I there's a lot I do, and let's not get into it. But you know what Cyberetta did for me, folks? She got me hooked on the earthly coffee. You know, we call that twerk anus on Mythopia is what we call that. But on Earth, apparently it's called coffee. Um, but and then she got me hooked, and apparently it's what you call a coffee snob here. See, I'm learning all the terms from you, Sabrina. Anyway, did you want to interject at all? Because I feel like I'm taking over. And, well, if I want to invade, you'll know it.
Oh, yes, Meepy, I'm sure we would know it. There's no missing you coming at us in your UFO.
Anyway, it's really it's just a lot of administrative stuff and a lot of takeovers and whatnot. And though I try to come amicably, sometimes I come with a fury. And there might be a little bit of, well, what you call bloodshed, but we don't there. We call it survival of the fittest is what we call it. And honestly, we call it you need to learn our ways on Meepthopia. But anyway, I digress. I have a nice meal with my family, um, which is eaten in an entirely different way than Earthlings eat. But then I digress. But anyway, it's sun up to sundown, as you call it. For me, it's I get up, as you know, from the crack of darkness, and I there's really no sleeping. I sort of go into a catatonic state, and I rest my very large head and brains for an undetermined amount of time. And Meepthopia, we don't sleep the way you Earthlings do with the schedule. We go into what we call the catatonia, and we do a lot of regenerating and whatnot. I grew another arm yesterday, Sabaretta. Anyway, that's a typical day
That can
on
come in handy
Meepthopia.
later.
Yes, it can.
Well, I have to tell you though, my dear Meepthorpe,
Time
I got
is.
a very dire message while you were telling us about typical day on Meepthorpia.
Yes,
It
yes.
says it right here. Right here, I got my message coming across the screen.
Oh.
It says you're in great danger about
Oh,
something
oh,
about bloodshed.
oh, no, oh, I must be off. They can't do it without me, Cyberetta. I will spin by back when I'm done, and we'll go on a little cruise, okay? Goodbye again, Earthlings. I leave you in peace.
Wow, that was very exciting. And yes, Meepthorpe really has a lot of irons in the fire, if you know what I mean. And as you can tell, we go way back. And it's quite lovely to see Meepthorpe here again on Zoomland. Well, and we're getting another request here. There is an audience question. Does Meepthorpe pay taxes? Because if not, I may move there. Well, I can tell you something. There are no taxes on Meepthorpe. There's no need for it because people pay for themselves and for others through their good deeds and just plain old caring. And if anybody's in need, everybody comes out and gives what they need to help the other person in need. It's very nice. They don't need any laws telling them to do it. It's nice, except for the bloodshed, because sometimes there is bloodshed. So there's like a day sometimes where there's bloodshed, or a week, and it's kind of dicey, and that's not good. So hopefully we'll see Meepthorpe again someday. But thank you very much for that audience. Oh,
Hey, we talking cyberspace? Cause
cyberspace. I'm cyber.
yeah. Let's talk about it. I'm in
Well,
Binary Land right now.
you are in Spiderland.
No, Binary Land. Binary Land.
Binary land. Oh, that is clever. You're in binary land. Is it because you're digital or you're just thinking in binaries or some kind of
Well, I'm in.
metaphorical?
This show is about cyberspace, right? So I'm in Binary Land, where cyberspace exists.
That's so smart to be in binary land as a
Yes,
digital 1 and 0 or on or off kind of switch.
this.
Wow.
Yes, this is what happens when a rogue coder gets at you and decides this is how you're gonna look. Ah,
Oh, you're the figment of a rogue coder.
yes, my name is Benaro, and
You
I'm here to
know,
answer any questions about how it is to live in cyberspace, if that's what you want to talk about.
I would love to. Yes, yes, I would love to know. I mean, I would love to know if, first of all, how do you feel? Do you feel rather precarious or do you feel secure being the figment of a random coder? I mean, how
I
does
honestly, I feel trapped. And I'm trapped here, and there's you can
oh,
see. this it's like I'm walking everlastingly backwards, honestly, and my rogue coder didn't feel like I deserved a home or a family, so it's just me walking backwards the whole time. I can't really go
Bernard,
anywhere.
Bernardo, I think maybe what we could do is ask our viewers to maybe pitch in and do a bit of a GoFundMe to free Bernardo.
That can happen.
Yes, through the also the magic of cyberspace. GoFundMe is a cyberspace thing.
I mean, I've heard of it, rumblings of it behind me, but I don't really. Again, it's like I'm trapped. It's almost like a
Yes,
whisper I hear. I heard
because
like, "Go fund me," but I thought they were saying, "Go have fun with me," and I was like, "I'd love to, but I can't get out of here." Oh,
oh no,
oh,
we must free Bernardo, everybody, viewers.
oh.
All
Is there any?
three viewers of public access television, please
Oh,
pitch in. Please
oh,
name your amount. Name your amount in the comments, and we can do this. We can free Bernardo to live Bernardo's best life outside
oh.
of the cybersphere.
Um, Cyberetta, can you tell me what it's like in not in cyberspace? What's it like to live like with other beings and have a family? Do you have a family?
I do have a family, Bernardo. I do. I do. Not in cyberspace, right here. I can relax or drink a beer. I
Oh,
can pick up my good friend the deer.
oh,
Not in cyberspace, right here.
dear. Oh, oh,
Not in cyberspace, right here. I have my daughter. She's the other kind of deer.
oh.
We dance and frolic all day long, and when I'm tired, I light up my
The
bomb
bong. I knew where that was going, Cyberetta.
in cyberspace where I am all along. Oh, I hope
Oh,
you'll join me someday.
I hope you can free me. I would really like I would never want anyone to be here with me because it's so lonely and so just very, very sad.
It is
But
sad.
but
Let's see
I hope
how
to be free one
fundraising
day.
is going. Well,
Oh
what's that,
yes, let's.
Benario? Benaro, what's that?
What?
I thought I talked over you because we're both in cyberspace a little bit just for the connection.
No, I just like hearing you and looking at Earth and like not
Yes,
cyberspace, really
look out the
anywhere.
window. There's
Oh,
about to be a
oh,
storm.
oh,
There's
oh,
about to be a storm,
oh.
Benaro.
Wait, what's this? What's a storm? What's this?
Well, it's when there's
Oh
different
wait,
pressures and they clash and they go boom, and
is it
sometimes
is
there's
that
rain.
what I, I was so excited because I think I know this. Is that what blows out the internet and then everybody comes into the into
Yes,
it crowds my room because everybody comes in like
God.
in the rooms nearby me and it crowds and my room gets smaller. Did you know that? When the storm comes and it knocks out the internet?
Maybe there's some way to free you, to harness the power of the
Oh,
natural
if only.
storm, to
If
harness the
only.
power
Oh,
and
if
free
only.
Benaro. Do you feel it? I think we can do it. I
Well,
think we can do it.
Cyberetta, if ever you know where to reach me, I'm in. Well, do you know binary code? I'm in 11171111001110
Okay, okay.
space 1111101111
All right.
12.
Well, by the end of the show, we'll see if we've raised enough money and maybe we can do
Bye,
the thing.
everybody. Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Maybe we can do the thing, everyone, to free Benaro. Because this storm is coming, and maybe we can use the funds to harness the storm, because that would take just very minimal funds, like probably just a couple dollars, because it's mostly natural energy, and we would probably just need a little bit of electricity, just a little bit of, the fossil fuel, just like just a little bit, and then the rest can be natural. and we can so let's check in at the end of the show. Maybe we can see if we can let Bernardo go. So what else? So we still have time for more guests or questions here. I'm Cyberetta, and now you've learned my real name, also Michelle. And
I have a small question.
oh,
I'm 117 years old, and if you could help me to turn on the internet and cyberspace, I'd really appreciate it. I don't really know how to use the
oh
internet. Can you
wow.
help me?
That is really real. That's really real, as my wonderful daughter says. I would love to help you.
Oh,
Um,
good. How do
Again, what is your name? Tell the audience, please.
my name is Sylvia.
Sylvia. Oh, Sylvia. Okay, Sylvia. So, how you want to turn the internet on?
Yeah. Can I break it? My grandson said I don't break the internet, Granny.
Wait a
Is
minute.
it my grandson's 70? But he said don't break the internet, Granny.
I mean, normally you can't, but we actually have a certain someone who's trapped in the cyberspace, and we might actually want to break the internet. Do you have any experience? I mean, you're kind of the age that you might actually have experience in sabotage when the workers used to do it, like in the early 1900s with the Wobblies. Do you know about them?
Do I lift it, huh?
Were you
I
a
know
Wobbly?
wobbly. Yeah.
My
I'm
God,
a wobbly from way back.
Sylvia, we have here on our Cyber Hour an actual Wobbly, a member of the Industrial Workers of the World. This is really exciting. Wow.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
you know all about sabotage. So I think if
Yeah.
anyone knows how to break the internet and we can get Bonaro free, and maybe we can free ourselves too.
Hey, Toots, I just want to know how to turn it on, really. How do I turn the
All
damn
right, well,
thing
I'll
on?
tell you how to turn it on, but then I want you to work your magic sabotage powers that you know how to do from 100 years ago.
Okay, listen, I can barely wipe my ass, but I'll try to break something and free someone. I'll bring back the old wobbly years, okay?
Yeah, ooh, bring back the old wobbly years.
Yeah. In the
That's a
meantime,
big
how do
bonus.
I turn this shit on?
Well, Sylvia, do you see that green button?
Can I see? No, not real well. So,
You
is
see
it
that
big?
there's an arrow on it? It's in the upper right-hand corner of your keyboard.
Keyboard. There's a goddamn keyboard. Oh boy.
Are you on do you have a laptop or a desktop or
What now? What now? I got a
what
computer. I don't know what this the stuff you're talking about.
wait, it's a computer.
It's
You
a
have a computer.
computer. Toots, it's a computer.
Okay,
That's
well,
what my
so
great grandson said. Granny, you got
okay.
a computer.
Okay,
I
so I'm
call it
gonna
a
talk to you. I'm
machine.
gonna talk to you how you would want as a
Yeah,
wobbly.
give it to
So
me.
so
Toots.
so take your power fist for the
Yeah,
workers.
I can barely raise my hand, but
Remember how
okay,
you
it's
used to do it in
here.
the old days.
Oh yeah, oh, here it is.
Good.
God.
Raise it
Oh,
up. You got it. Look, it's
Toots.
coming.
I had 3 shoulder replacements. You know, I got someone's dead shoulder.
You're doing great, Sylvia.
Super.
Jesus Christ. So, I think you're breaking me, Sylvia. You're not breaking the internet just yet. We're
Toots, I don't know, but
gonna get
okay.
there.
What am I doing with this fist?
So then you take it and you put it behind the computer on the right side.
Oh God, I can't move
Kind
it
of give it
there.
the
What?
touch right there, just right there. You just kind of, and then
Oh
you'll feel the
God.
power button. Give
Oh.
it a good sock.
You know what? That's what my late husband used to tell me. You feel
Give it a
my
good.
power button.
Oh yes, Sylvia,
Yeah.
you got it. You just whatever you need.
He'd put his fist up.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Yeah, yeah,
This is
yeah.
a family
Okay.
show. This is a family show.
What?
I need to
I
regain
got a
my
family.
composure,
What? I got
Cyberetta.
a family.
Family show. You got it? Turn
What?
it on. I think
What? Am I being canceled? Oh, you're full of shit.
No, turn it on. Turn it on. What's happening? I think. Oh my God! I think she broke the internet. I hear buzzing. Do you hear that? Oh my gosh! There it is. It's just a little bit of a delay because the internet's breaking. Clearly.
Duds. That was my vibrator. Sorry about that.
Oh, well, it seems like it's a very high voltage. I see how that could actually knock the electricity out for a while, even for
When you
me.
get old, I'm just saying.
You just need a little more in your vibrator, apparently. Okay, we're going to regain. This is Cyberetta, the Cyber Hour. That was a little bit of sabotage, but I think we should check in because we're getting to the end of the show, and we promised Benaro we would check in. Now, let's see. Do we have enough? Yes, we have $1. That's all we need to free Benaro. Thank you, generous viewers of public access television. We have $1. Even with inflation, that's enough to go into the storm to free Benaro. Oh dear, that either freed Benaro or it might have completely destroyed Benaro. Benaro, is that you? Is that your ghost? Or is that you?
It's the ghost of Bonaro.
Oh,
Bonaro didn't make it.
I'm
But
so sorry.
I'm free.
But you are free, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Ah,
I'm floating in the ether. I think it's still cyberspace, but still, it's nice to be floating instead of running backwards.
seems like now you're free to surf.
I am on the waves of the internet.
That's our show, lovely Benaro and Meepthorpe and Sylvia. Thank you for being my guest.
Mana.
I can't believe we let you two do that.
I mean, you didn't know what you were when you saw both of us. You were like, "Oh, this looks like
this isn't going to go
Great
off the
idea.
rails at all."
Nope.
No.
right on track."
Oh, thank you two so much. That was hysterical. That was so good. We're using Snapcam there, Robin.
Yes, I
That's what I
do
thought.
enjoy it.
I've
Yeah,
used-
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't used it in a while. I've used it a few times, but yes, it is a joy. And folks, that is the end of our first part of our show tonight. So we're going to go off the air and we'll be back in a half hour with Get a Room, who are equally there. I trust them maybe a tiny bit more, but not a lot. No, I'm just,
That's cool.
but yeah, thank you. We'll see you back here in half an hour.